Guys, let me know if you want to see this simple. I feel like it looks like I'm barely wearing makeup. Like, it's a very minimal look. So let me know if you guys want to see how I achieve this. And let's get into the video. So basically today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about... Sorry, there's a mirror right here. And I feel like I look pretty good right now. So I might be looking over there from time to time. Sorry. But as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about my journey so far on Accutane. Because I'm still currently taking the medicine. Like, I'm not done yet. Like, you have to, like... Well, most dermatologists will have you take it until you reach a certain dosage, because if you don't, the acne might come back. So I'm still technically on it, but my skin, I feel like, looks really bomb, and it has changed a lot. Like, it has like improved like drastically, as you can tell from the thumbnail. Like, at the end of this video, I'm gonna take off the makeup that I have on so you guys can see my skin raw with like just the way it is, with nothing on it, so you guys can actually see like the improvement in my skin. But basically, I'm gonna talk about the process of getting on Accutane, side effects, if I recommend it, which I do, but I'll get into like why I recommend it. And yeah, basically that's it. Like, just basically my experience, and then from my experience you can decide whether it's the right decision for you. So yeah, let's see acne.
Take off your makeup.
Not sure now.
Bye.
I will take off my makeup at the end of this video. Thank you very much. Anyway, had to tell my loud family to be quiet. Sorry for yelling. All right, let's get back to it. So my acne started when I was in the 7th grade, unfortunately. Like, what 7th grader wants to have acne? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and just continued to get worse. And I feel like my skin got at its worst point when I graduated from high school. I was now a freshman in college, and my skin was disgusting. It was disgusting to look at. I didn't want to look at it, and I didn't want anybody else to look at it. I couldn't leave the house without makeup. I didn't want to go anywhere. It kind of made me antisocial. And I was tired of like looking at products and self-medicating in a way, trying to fix my acne and getting nowhere, just sometimes even making my skin worse. So I was like, it's time to go see a dermatologist. It's time to get the opinion of a medical professional. Maybe I can get on something that can clear my skin. So I went to see a dermatologist. I want to say the summer of 2018, I went to see a dermatologist, and he prescribed me a medication called doxycycline. I got on that. I was on 100 milligrams of doxycycline, and it worked for the first couple months. Like, I did see an improvement in my skin, but after being on it for 4 months, I don't know what happened, but my acne did come back. It was kind of heartbreaking. I didn't know what to do. Like, if medication doesn't work, what's gonna work for my skin? So I didn't know what to do. I got back on YouTube. Quick disclaimer, I'm sorry if I keep saying a lot in this video. This is my first sit down and look at the camera and talk video, so I'm kind of like still trying to form my thoughts, so I'm sorry. But yeah, so I got back on YouTube and I came across some videos about Accutane, and I was pleased with what I saw, like the results that it was giving people who had like worse acne than me, like cystic acne. I mean, I had cystic acne, but I feel like there's levels to it. So I saw that it literally cleared people's skin who had worse acne than me. So I was like, I didn't want to go back to the same dermatologist, so I went to my primary doctor, and I was kind of trying to like figure out how to get on Accutane and to see if he would refer me to a dermatologist, because not all dermatologists prescribe Accutane. So I was fortunate enough for my doctor to actually give me a referral for a dermatologist that prescribes Accutane. So my first consultation with my dermatologist that I have now, he was like, oh, you want to get on Accutane? Sure, we can start the process today. And I want to like mention that the process for getting on Accutane for males is very different than it is for females. It is more tedious for females because it is very important, and I mean they drill this into your head, like it's all over the packaging for your medication, that you do not get pregnant while you're on Accutane. And I guess it might be the like low-key the same for guys too. Like they probably say like you have to use protection because you can. Okay, but it's not it's not as tedious for men because they can't get pregnant, but I mean they can get somebody pregnant. I don't know. I'm just gonna talk from the female perspective. So that day I had to take a pregnancy test, and once your pregnancy test comes back negative, then it's like a green light for you to start the process of getting on Accutane. So you take your first pregnancy test and they sign you up for this website called iPledge, and you're basically pledging to following the rules for things you can and cannot do while being on Accutane. One of the big things, of course, like I just mentioned, is getting pregnant. The second thing is donating blood, and this portal, I guess it's like every month you take these comprehension questions, and it just to see if you remember what you're not supposed to do and what you're supposed to do, basically. So you answer these questions before you get your prescription. So they signed me up for that, and they told me I had to get on birth control, and I came back a month later and I took another pregnancy test. Like they wait another month and then you take another pregnancy test, and I took that pregnancy test, and that of course came back negative. And that day I think I was able to start my medication. I started my medication, and I was kind of preparing myself for side effects that people said that they experienced. Like people said that their skin went through a phase of where it just purged and they just broke out. I was preparing myself for that, but actually that never happened to me. So I feel like Accutane, like any other medication, it gives you the same result, I feel like the end result, but everybody has like a different experience with it. Everybody has different side effects, and yeah, everybody like goes through different things while being on it. So I didn't break out at all. I haven't gotten a pimple since I started Accutane, which is honestly like amazing. I started off with, I believe I was on 40 milligrams a day, so that was one pill. And now I'm currently up to 60 milligrams a day, so that's 2 pills, 30 each, one in the morning, one at night. And I was able to go up a dosage because while being on Accutane, another thing I forgot to mention is you have to get blood work every single month. So because I consistently got blood work and everything, you know, internally was working the way it was supposed to, I was able to go up my dosage. And which is crazy, like I went on my dosage and honestly like I had no side effects, like no side effects. I said symptoms, didn't I meant side effects. I didn't have any side effects at all. The only side effect, and I feel like it's like minor, is that I have dry skin. Like it makes your skin extremely dry. Well, specifically my lips. It makes my lips extremely dry, so I constantly have to keep them moisturized. But like, I'll take dry lips and clear skin any day. Like, hands down, I'd rather that. So, pros I have to say is, which we all want, and for everybody that's watching this video, the pro that you want is your skin to be clear, and you definitely get that with Accutane. I 100% recommend getting on Accutane for anybody who has cystic acne and has exhausted every other option. I highly recommend getting on Accutane. I think I'm not gonna remove my makeup on camera, but I will insert pictures, like before and after pictures of my skin and my improvement, so you can see. I'll insert those pictures at the end so you guys can see the big improvement in my skin from just being on Accutane for 4.5 months. Like, that's crazy in my opinion, how drastically my skin has changed. But I'll definitely say I do recommend getting on Accutane for anybody who is interested. It's honestly the best thing I ever did for my skin, and I'm so glad I got on it. And I wouldn't change, like, even though it's annoying to constantly take pregnancy tests every month and get blood work, like, that's annoying, but it's honestly worth it. So I do recommend getting on Accutane. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I was somewhat helpful with like my experience. I wish I would have vlogged like from start to finish so you guys can see like in real time the changes in my skin, but hopefully the pictures can substitute for that. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe and leave a comment, and suggest other videos you might want to see on my channel. This is somewhat a beauty slash lifestyle channel, so any recommendations, any advice, any criticism, please leave that in the comment section. I'm open to it all. So thank you.